This is the sort of thing that Rhonda's having trouble with him at home. He's just won't lead for her. Pushes on her a bit, rears up like he did there, and when he gets her in a tight spot, he pushes her around. So got to be careful here when I get in here. Let's see what happens. Yep. Right into it. He's not shy of pushing in my space. I've got to be careful here because he's a bit bigger than me and he's a lot stronger. And, just trying to protect my personal space here. Just trying to hold my ground a bit so he doesn't learn to run me over again. So I just try to hold my ground. If I can, I just really like a little... Oh, jeez. It's pretty strong. Just trying to get a bit of get him out of my space a bit. I'll just try a hind quarter yield here and see if we can get something happening. And a bit of a backward. Oh yeah, got a bit of backward there in the rear. Oh. It's yeah, there. They got it. Good boy. Got a little bit of backwards there, just a little bit out of my space there. That's a start. Whoosh. He pushes hard. Don't try this at home. Okay, see if that was a fluke or not. Good boy. Got to, in these horses, he's only 16 months old, this horse, and he's already learnt to push on people like this. He's only going to get bigger, he's stronger. Really got to fix this while they're young. Should, as a matter of fact, it's even better if it didn't happen in the first place, but here it is. See my little mate helping me over the fence there. Be careful here when I take this off we'll see what happens. Keep an eye on these ones. That's good. We're heading back down to the arena on our second day. It's our third session, and Chaos likes to flash his butt at me today. But, just trying to get him to go forward again. He likes pulling back on this halter and runs off. Doesn't want to go, then doesn't want to stop. He's just push on my space again. Just like yesterday, so got to sort that out. Just giving him an offer and just pointing the lead rope and asking him to come forward, and he's doing more than he has to. That's up to him. And he'll figure it out sooner or later. I'm just asking him to go forward. He doesn't want to go forward, or tap him with the stick if I have to. I'm giving him a chance to come forward off that lead rope and just teaching him to come to comfort there, just teach him to come off that feel. This is something we need to teach these horses when they're younger, when they're smaller, to come off that feel before they learn to pull on it and push on it. He's just sort of trying to jump into my space there. Yeah. Got to teach these horses to yield to pressure. We can't have them pushing against pressure when we've got them in a domestic environment like this. Get himself in trouble. Get caught in a fence or get stuck somewhere or hurt somebody. Like that. Maybe even me. So just trying to ask him to come forward, and he thinks it's better just to run me over. Got to teach him that people's personal space isn't an option. All he's got to do is come off that halter and stay out of my space. Okay, we'll just give him a bit of room here and run him out a bit, see if we can get a bit of forward in him. They've done a little bit of short range there, and it needs a bit of work, but we'll try the long range and see if we can get him travelling forward here. It's a bit better. Want to be able to ride this horse one day, and got to develop this forward, get him travelling forward nice. Just try a little bit of a spiral here and just trying to get him to curve himself around me, so just doing a little bit of hindquarter, a little bit of sideways as he comes closer into me for a rub on the head. See how his departure is. He's got to go forward and out of my space. He says I'll go forward through your space, and we have a little bit of a disagreement. Oh, at least he's got an opinion. Got a lot of sideways in his forward there. So it's a bit of a leadership thing here. I'm just asking him to go forward, and he's just sort of disagreeing. Going to go for a spiral here and see if I can get him to curve in and come back to that comfort spot, because what I want him to do is be curving around me when he's travelling forward. So if I can get him curving as he's coming in, he'll see that as comfort and hopefully do it more often rather than bracing up. I might just keep him out of my space. Okay, I'll try these barrels out. See if they've improved from the other day. He's going to flash his backside at me again. Hey, much better. Good boy. Try this other side. This is his favourite at running me over.
Yeah, you want to over Shane's personal space.
See if I can get him to just see the comfort in this deal. Thinking about it. Too hard.
As I always used to have trouble. The argument, eh?
Yeah.
He's finding releasing the forward quite easily now, though, isn't he?
Just give me a bit of a try, just get a bit of forward back in there.
Yes.
Okay, let's try this again. Get out of the space.
Yeah, but come on, come on. He might be cute, but... Yeah, that's true. Oh, without
It's real important to get him going to comfort over these barrels. I've got, oh, you get out of my space here. Just got to teach him to follow the feel of this rope. I've got him long range here, just getting him to, he has to make more of a decision when he's longer range. Good boy. Give him a bit of a rest on that. Alright, so you know, when you give them a long range and they've got more choice to avoid it, they have to think for themselves a little bit more. That's what we're trying to do here. Just give them a bit of a rest.
He's still trying to decide whether that was his idea.
They can think about that.
Yeah.
He's got to learn that all I'm asking him to do is go from comfort spot to comfort spot. Doesn't need to argue with me about it. Here he just comes straight at my personal space when I asked him to go forward there. Yeah, not bad. Okay, follow that direction, buddy. Try Try again. No, not the backhand either. Almost. Yeah, almost. I've got to try it. Get that butt out the way. I've got to try and you know, just leave him be, to not make him go over these barrels. It's not about making him go over the barrel. Try again. It's about timing it just right. Good boy. Alright. You know, we got to. So when he jumps the barrels, when he's thinking about jumping, when he goes to jump, that he gets a. You know, that's when you back off. That you give him the release in that at that time. Alright. Here at doing a no yield. You know, when the horse is looking a bit nervous, that's the best time to be practicing your no yield. Because it's got to have the most effect. Yeah, it's pretty easy to desensitize a calm horse, but if you can desensitize one that's a little bit nervous like this one, that'd be a good thing. Now this sort of horse, try and keep out of my space, boy. Try and desensitize him as he's going along. Ideally at a walk, he's sort of going a bit quicker than he needs here. But just to desensitize him while he's going along, because it's this sort of horse, he'd stand still to have the string put over him, but he'd brace up and he'd stand still. So if you just get him walking, even trotting, but walking would be nice, smoothly around you, it just helps get rid of that little bit of brace that this sort of horse would have. He just loves pushing his shoulders, this sort of horse. So see how he's standing there, he's sort of braced, and there he's in my space again. So you know, they brace up at their shoulders, and if we could do that at a walk, it'd be good. Missed a bit of footage there, so. But here we've made a breakthrough there, and he looks like he finished good. Looks like a bit of a challenge for him. It's been a big day. Just gonna rub him on the ears here. His owner wants to put a fly veil on him. He's a bit phobic about his fly veil. He doesn't like having his fly veil on, and he tries to hit her in the head with his head when she does. I'll just get these ears desensitized here. It's usually not a fly veil problem, more an ear problem. So I'll just check these ears out. And once you get them desensitized, okay, they get to quite liking an ear rub. That's coming along okay. Just get him out of my space, move forward here, and out of my space and move forward, buddy. Yeah. Cool. Okay, we'll try this fly veil. I like to put this on from the outside, same as we put our bridles and our halters on, so it curves the horse towards you. Ideally a low head. We'll take what we can get. Very good. I don't know how they see out of these things. Alright. Got it on. Can we get it off?
You mean I can still move with that on my head?
Still a bit touchy. As our trust gets better, as he trusts us humans a bit more, he'll get a bit better with those ears as well. Okay. Good boy. Okay. He's leading a bit better on the way home.
That's so different to the way you walk down, Shane. Looks like a lot less effort.
See how we go in the gate this time. Quite nice. Oh, he backed out of my space. Good boy. Much improved. Alright, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow.